The matchup is an intriguing one. The Rangers are hockey on Broadway, while the Canucks are an unknown quantity.
Well, that's fine with us. We've been an underdog, unknown quantity, whatever you want to say, all the way along. We're just going to play our game and hopefully get what we want.
The Canucks and Rangers have never met in the playoffs and only met twice this year. What came of those two meetings was a meeting of the mindless. I don't expect it to impact on the outcome of this meeting.
I don't think you ever forget about things like that, but you know, playoffs is a different type of hockey. You can't get payback. You can't you know, take care of business in playoffs.
The Rangers finished with 27 more points during the regular season, yet the Canucks had the easier time reaching the final. In other words, the Rangers are favored, but the Canucks are pressured.
Hopefully it's going to help us, I think, more so in the long run, definitely. Last series we finished early and we had a little bit of a slow start against Toronto, but this is the Stanley Cup final, you know, so hopefully we'll be prepared a little better.
The only reason why you could say that we're favorites is because we finished first overall, but I mean, it ends there.
They're going to be fresh here. They had a couple days off. You know, everyone still has their bumps and bruises that you really can't forget until the season's over, but we're ready to go.
Whatever difference it makes, the similarities between the two teams are noteworthy. Both have red-hot goalies in Richter and McLean, red-hot Russians in BURE and Kovalev, blue-chip leaders in Messier and Linden, and two colorful coaches in Keenan and Quinn.
They've probably got a little more scoring up front than we have, but hopefully our team defense can come through. We've relied on that heavily through the Dallas and Toronto series. We've done a good job of that, so hopefully we can continue.
We're fully prepared. You know, I think Jersey threw everything they could at us, and they're, you know, in some ways comparable to Vancouver as far as speed and size. So I think we'll be adjusted for it.
We're going to have to, you know, go shift for shift and you know, play with them. I mean, we have the guys in here that can do it.
The Canucks are a young club. Their size and speed are the perfect counter to the Rangers' talent and experience. Plus, they have the one thing the Devils didn't, the incomparable BURE. New York won't stop him, but how it contains him could be a key to this series.
Oh, I had this situation before against Calgary, and I know what they're going to do.
Which is?
Well, I don't want to tell you.
The Rangers, meantime, are a team loaded with wily veterans. 11 players will be 30 or older next year, so this may well be their last best chance to win the Stanley Cup.
Oh, I think so. I think that, you know, it's been well documented throughout the playoffs that our team is not a young team. We've got a lot of experienced players, so to speak, and, you know, the future is now with this hockey team, and everybody's aware of that and very focused on winning it.
What's more, the Rangers will be expected to win because their burden is so much bigger. It's been 54 years since they last won the Cup, 15 years since they last got to the finals.
I think it's exciting. I mean, we've talked about it before, and we all want to be, you know, part of the group of guys that can bring the Cup back to New York. And when you have a team that you feel good about, like we do about ourselves, you know, if we play well, pressure's not there. We just, you know, expect to go out there and do well.
But all the hype and history means nothing to the Canucks. They've never won a Cup, and last made the finals 12 years ago when they were swept in 4 by the Islanders.
Well, I was just 17 at the time, and just the way the city rallied around the team, you know, around the team, and the team wasn't meant to be there in the first place, but somehow they worked and got there, and it was huge. I mean, the schools closed down to watch the games. It was just amazing.
Certainly the pressure is on the Rangers. Time is against them, history is against them, and expectations weigh heavy on them. As for the Canucks, well, they weren't even supposed to be here, but they've earned it. And right now they're playing so well, they could well have been favored, if not for the Rangers' supposed date with destiny. For TSN Inside Sports, I'm Rob Sinclair in New York.